Hi there, my name is Greg Moore. I'm the founding CEO of WAIR. And today I'm going to talk about why we invented sizeless commerce. So to help me with that, first, we always like to understand our problems, right? So sizing, communication and sizing strategy is a major problem in fashion retail. And by the look of the cards here, you can see some of those, right? So fashion retail loses about $238 billion per year due to shopper sizing confusion. Now, this comes through in abandoned carts. You can see there's about 35% of abandoned carts are for size and fit reasons. Returns, about 72% of all returns are due to size confusion. Brand loyalty suffers. We've noticed that 90% of shoppers will not return to a brand if they have a bad first fit experience. And sustainability is one of the Achilles heels of the fashion industry, both from the reverse logistics costs, but as well as over inventorying and inappropriate inventory management. And so we at Ware really wanted to create a solution to help shoppers select the best fitting products and sizes, and then use that information from the site to help the brands and the retailers optimize their businesses for and around their shoppers' bodies. So I figured it'd be cool to take a second and just kind of look at a site that is non-wear enabled and how challenging it is for a shopper to actually select sizes. So we pick Shine here. And so if I'm a shopper, right, and I'll do this for my wife, obviously, but and I'm looking at this knit top here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to understand what's my size. So I'm going to go to a size guide and I'm going to look at the information here, right? It's going to take me through product measurements or body measurements, give me a little bit of information about the fit. Now, if product measurements, I have to go to the closet, I have to grab a shirt that's similar to the one or top that's similar to the one that I'm looking at, and then start to measure. And then I'm going to measure shoulder length and bust, right? And I have to assume that I know where those measurements are. Measurement landmarking is really hard, right? And things change as you change the different landmarks that you're measuring things. So if I don't feel comfortable with that, then I'm going to come in here to body measurements. Same thing, right? I'm going to look here and I'm going to say, okay, let me go find a tape measure. I likely don't have a fashion-based tape measure, right? First problem. Then I'm probably going to look at my AirPod wires, and I'm going to try to measure my body if I even have those anymore because we're wireless. And then I'm going to put them down on a ruler and try to understand what those measurements are, right? And then I have to correlate them back with this table to try to understand exactly where I fit on this table. It's very also likely that I'm going to fit in one or two separate measurements here. So the challenge here is that these don't actually help me really understand exactly what size I'm going to be. And I've just wasted probably 5 minutes of confusion. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down the screen and I'm going to try to figure out, okay, what are other people buying? So I can see here, this is a cool little tool. It says it's true to size, which is great. But I also see that sometimes it runs small and sometimes it runs large. So then furthermore, I'm going to try to come in here and find somebody that has my similar height and weight, see what size they bought, and then look through reviews. Again, all of this is just to select the best fitting size. It's a very challenging concept, right? And then reality, again, if you go back to that problem statement, about 35% of all abandoned carts are due to size and fit. We're just losing profit here left and right. And so the challenge that we're trying to solve is to make that simple. In my next video, I'm going to walk through how WAIR helps with this and exactly how consumers and shoppers use the WAIR application in order to make one decision about sizing and essentially take sizing selection and all that confusion totally off the plate. So thank you so much, and I look forward to sharing some more videos with you. Appreciate your time.